All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are talking about a huge shakeup in Taiwan's food delivery world. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's kick things off with a number, a really, really big number that just sent shockwaves through Taiwan's food delivery market. We're talking 193 billion new Taiwan dollars. I mean, that's a massive figure, right? So what does it all mean? Well, that's the price grab the Southeast Asian tech giant is shelling out to buy foodpanda's entire Taiwan operation. We're talking about $600 million US. This isn't just a small deal, it's a seismic shift that could totally change how you order your next bubble tea or beef noodle soup.
So you might be asking, who exactly is this new player on the block? And look, if you're thinking they're just another foodpanda or Uber Eats clone, well, think again. See, Grab isn't just about food delivery. Nope, it's what we call a super app, and that's a big deal. Think of it like a digital Swiss Army knife for your phone. It's a one-stop shop for pretty much all your daily needs, all packed into one single app. And when I say one-stop shop, I mean it. Just look at their ecosystem. Yeah, they do food and groceries, just like foodpanda, but they're also huge in ride-hailing, like Uber. They've got digital payments, loans, insurance. They even run their own supermarkets and have digital banking licenses. This whole operation is massive, spanning across 8 countries and more than 900 cities. It's a true powerhouse. Now, here's what makes this so interesting. This is Grab's first move outside of its home turf in Southeast Asia. That's a huge step for them. So the question on everyone's mind is, why Taiwan? Of all the places in the world, why was Taiwan the #1 pick? Well, if you listen to Grab's CEO, Anthony Tan, he basically laid it all out for us. He sees a ton of similarities between the markets. He pointed out that people in Taiwan absolutely love mobile-first services, doing everything on your phone, just like the customers they're already serving every single day. So what this really boils down to is that Grab isn't just taking a wild guess here. They see Taiwan as the perfect place to run their existing playbook. They know how to handle dense, busy cities, they get the shared food culture, and they see a market that's just ripe for growth, especially with how much everyone uses their phones for everything. Okay, so a multi-billion-dollar deal is cool and all, but what does it actually mean for you and me, for our daily lives? Let's break down what this is going to look like for customers, restaurants, and the delivery drivers themselves. All right, if you're a customer, you're probably going to see a much more personalized experience. Grab is big on using AI to give you restaurant recommendations it thinks you'll actually love. And don't forget the super app part. You could literally order your dinner, book a ride home, and maybe even pay a bill, all without ever leaving the app. That's the vision, anyway. And what about your favorite local noodle shop or cafe? For them, this could be a total game changer. They're going to get access to a bunch of new digital tools. We're talking real-time data on what's selling, marketing help, basically a lot of resources to help them grow their business and find new customers. And of course, we can't forget the drivers, the folks who are literally the engine of this whole industry. Grab is making a big commitment here, promising things like flexible ways to earn money, more in-app safety features, and even access to insurance. The focus, they say, is on safety and stability. But hold on, this huge switch isn't going to happen tomorrow. A change this big takes time, and Grab has actually laid out a pretty clear timeline for how it's all going to unfold over the next couple of years. So let's take a look at the roadmap. Step 1, they've got to get the green light from regulators. They're hoping that happens in the second half of 2026. After that, in early 2027, they'll start moving everyone, users, restaurants, drivers, over to the Grab app. And by 2028, they're projecting this whole deal will be adding at least $60 million to their earnings every year. So yeah, they have big plans. So, what's the big takeaway here? A new giant is officially in town. And this leaves us with a really important final question to think about. With a super app model that could soon handle your dinner, your taxi, and maybe even your banking, is this just about more convenience? Or are we about to see a fundamental shift that reshapes not just food delivery, but Taiwan's entire digital landscape?
喜欢这种学习方式，欢迎订阅我的频道，让我们一起用下一个10分钟，把商业英文变简单。